You'll have to invest in a drone, Vince.
Drone.
Now you're asking for too much technology.
Alright, there we go. This side.
You'll have to invest in a drone, Vince.
Drone.
Now you're asking for too much technology.
Alright, there we go. This side. That'll be orange one now, but yeah, it'll be 5 either up the best, the Jeffrey, just so we get them darker. But we get this weed gone and
They're
turn
bright.
this pond over and put the colour it for us.
A lot of metallic in there, isn't there?
Yeah, well, they're stronger varieties, so it'll be better than nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see what you mean about the weed.
If we get the weed out, we'll get the temperature up by another degree or two. And these will go from 2 to 3 inch fish to 4 to 5 inch fish by the end of the summer.
The weed will actually do that?
Makes it much colder, yeah, because the sun's not penetrating.
Right.
So when you've got 5 foot of water and most of the surface, all the heat hitting the surface where the weed is,
Yeah.
being absorbed. So if you go in there, you touch the top, feels lovely and warm. And
Yeah,
what
you
the
go
fish
down
is.
below it,
And
it's
below
colder, isn't
So
it?
if we can cut it out, they'll colour the pond up and it absorbs the radiation better. Just the whole temperature of the pond will increase.
Got yeah.
How'd you cut it out, Rick? With rakes or?
Like a big V shape you'll see if we get a chance.
Yeah.
Sling it out, drag along, it just slices everything at the bottom. So yeah, they're a bit tame. The kingfishers work more at the other end of the pond.
Yeah. Because this one's quite long, isn't it?
Yeah. They're a little bit. But yeah, they should be eating 5 kilos a day in this one. They're eating about 4 at the minute.
Mhm. Is that because of the temperature?
Temperature and size of them, they're not quite where they should be.
And
Every little knock on, so you're not having the staff to
Yeah.
get this done, knocks that back, and it just.
yeah.
All the time spent with you lot wandering around with cameras. I'm not getting nothing done.
No, I know.
But we'll get stuff done today. And what's in this one?
That's a mirror car. So that's why it's mostly sinking through, you won't see them.
And
So the mirror car that are down there, shouldn't be down there, there's 200 up here.
they should be in here.
Well they are, there's 200 in here, but those are just ones that we missed when we did that pond.
You can see them disturbing the weed though. Look at them little beauties.
So would they end up in the fishing lake, will they?
One or two might, but this is an easy clear there.
There's a market for them though, Rick, isn't there? The mirrors and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at some of them Shisui.
So that's the difference when they clear the weed and stir it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This pond will be probably 5 degrees warmer.
Jesus, that much?
Yeah.
Massive difference. And the fish will be so much better for it. You give the last scoop of the big stuff.
Yeah?
Well, nearly that lot, yeah.
Right, more than a scoop. I'll bet that.
Just one scoop in there. Take that. There we go.
That's a scoop, Dave.
That's a scoop.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
little pond there.
Yeah. This one here.
The last of what you've got in your bucket for these.
For these.
One scoop left in there. More than a scoop. I'll use it for the next one. Perfect.
Perfect. Look it.
That's gone in it. All that.
Yeah.
The big stuff.
No. Nope. We're out.
Out of the big stuff.
Sorry lads.
Sorry lads. You're on rations today. Yep.
Every day. This is an aspect of New Forest Pool you don't generally see when you walk around here. Motorised transport.
Oh, look at
Look at that.
Now that is impressive.
Look at them. That never.
They're automatic feeder, so they're not the side they're normally fed, so they're scattered all through the bottom.
Yeah.
On the right side, they'll reach 5 times a day. Full of them.
What are those feeders like?
Actually seem alright, to be fair.
Yeah?
Come on, dogs.
Grab that net. Put it on board.
Grab that, Dave. Yep. Ricky's just using the cord like a lawnmower.
Fish under the feeder there.
Yep. And down at the hatchery. And restop.
100 mils of water, about 20 mils of Munger mix. That's the sort of proportion. So you're feeding half, half, half,
Yep.
double good. That's kind of where you go. Easiest way. Power's in, water's in, little fish bag, and just all soaks in. Like that. Simple as. Clean out. shake it up a couple of times. And the easiest way is to mix it up the evening before, leave it overnight to soak. Literally, your end product is one we made earlier.
Yeah.
Beta special. So this was done yesterday when Tony was here. And literally,
That's
what
Tony
you should
from
end
Farnell
up,
Crow.
yeah. So what you should end up with is the pellet just becomes, it's not stuck together, it's just coated, slightly softer, and it's just good to feed. And obviously, because it's got the extra moisture, it will start to go off faster.
Yeah.
So that's why you mix up a day's worth of food. You don't have to feed, I mean, I don't normally feed it 2 or 3 times a week, like you would a treat or a special. And it's done, as simple as that. It's clean. You can mix up in a bucket.
Yep.
You
So
get
a
things
litre
covered.
or a litre of food to
So basically, yeah. So you got a litre of food, which is 1,000 mils. So 100 mils, 20 mils. That combination will give you that product. So yeah, if you're using half that amount of food, then you half. Basically, 500 grams will coat about 20 kilos of food. And obviously, if you're not using it all the time.
yeah.
That's most people. That's going to be a season's worth.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
15 quid for that. It's got your clays in it. The silica content helps sumi on the fish. It's got high levels of vitamin C in it from all the different vegetable powders. Help the skin quality. Huge amounts of colour enhancer in it. Again, from the selected stuff. So it helps the sumi. It helps the shirogi. Helps your beni. It will. Yeah, you've seen.
Yeah.
And to be honest, you'll find that the fish will be able to eat normally about half as much again as normal in the window you feed them, because it's that softened food is just easier for them to take and digest.
Yeah.
Chump up. So there you go.
So we're going to be looking at £15.
£15 collected.
£15 collected for 500 grams, or if you want it posted, it's £15 for 500 grams plus £4 in postage and packaging. And
Might as well throw this on for some fish, don't we?
yeah, might as well throw that on.
Give the outside fish that. We'll go wrong after we won't eat it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Proof is in the pudding. Look at that.
Absolutely decimate it. I tell you what, I'm still tempted with that straight to feeder, you know.
Smells that.
So yeah, as you go, proof in the pudding, and it still floats.
Yeah, it shows you normal colour. It doesn't leak in the water because it's thin.
Yeah.
You mix up too early and feed it, you'll get
Cloud.
you still get cloudy water.
Yeah, cloudy water because it acts like ground bait then, doesn't it? As opposed to soaking into the pellet.
So yeah, you should see any water clarity change, and you probably take 6 weeks for you to start to see a noticeable skin quality change in the fish. But that's one of those.
I'm already noticing the difference at home.
And maybe next week I'll show you some fish that we've got that we don't feed it, and some fish we've got that we do feed it. Genetically the same animal, whatever, just different feeds, and we start to see. In fact, I've got three lots of kahaku. Some have been on this, some have been on the same food without the additives, but in the same environment, and some that have been in a different environment. And you can just see each step that they take. Given.
The thing is, if you mix it too wet, it's going to go off quicker, isn't it?
Yeah, ideally it's really wants to be fed. Mixed the night before, fed the following day.
Yeah.
If you keep it in the fridge,
Keeping the fridge should be alright.
If you get away with that.
Yeah.
I did make a mistake. I made a big batch,
Yeah, you don't
and
want to
then
make it.
within second day, it was starting to go furry.
I did exactly the same, funny enough.
These small batches, and the clay in it will make it start looking a little bit grey after 24 hours, but that's just the clay whereas it dries.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't want it more than that because the moisture content, it will just start getting fungus and stuff.
Yeah.
Mould, and you don't.
You don't want to be feeding your koi fungus.
No.
You don't pay
Well-
decent money for food to feed them. So it just gives them that little bit, every little edge with your koi.
Yeah.
Water quality, food, you know. And this is just turning a fairly cheap food into a better food.
A better food.
And what pellet were those, Rick?
This is the 6mm Vitality. Takes it on nice, keeps the shape nice. It's good food anyway.
Yeah.
You know, for its price point.
Yeah.
You know, if you're lucky enough to be feeding Sakai Hikari, I wouldn't worry about. You don't necessarily you don't need to be buying it, do you? But yeah, just for those, add a little bit of extra.
Yeah.
Well, we had trouble with sake, didn't we? With colouring our water up.
Yeah, we got some of that Hikari colour.
Yeah, that can stain.
And it did, it tinted the water.
Shouldn't do with this, but
Went like tea, didn't it?
Yeah.
you got to mix it right, use it right, and yeah. We'll see. Next week we'll do a video on fish that have had it and fish that haven't, genetically the same fish.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be able to see a bit of
A difference between
the Benny plate, the Sumi. It just enhances each little bit, and a tiny bit of enhancement from each level just makes it feel that much more.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
So,
And they're still going at it.
They're still going at it. So there you go, folks. So before.
Hi guys. Well, we were up to the show yesterday, Sunday, and Vince was given an Aquadistry Superfish feeder by Aid the Koi Keeper. If you've not checked Aid's channel out, go and check him. He's a cracking bloke, lovely channel, plenty of content there. He's gone through a pond build which is looking superb. Good on you, Aid. Just trialling this out. Just set it up. I've made a little counterbalance system there, as you can see, which holds it really steady. I have fed the fish a little bit, well, quite a bit, but they're a bit spooked at the moment. I don't think they're used to seeing the feeder there. But we'll leave them, see how they get on, and see if they eat the feed. If not, I'm going to have to take it out. But yeah, quite easy to set up. Programming can be a bit fiddly, particularly without a manual, but I did download the manual, or got the manual online. So I've set that up. Just going to paint this all black to make it look matching with all the rest of it. But yeah, I will keep you posted on how it goes. Anyway, yeah, any questions, give us a shout. And those that were at the Newark show yesterday, it was great to meet you and great to have a chat with you. And sorry we didn't go around everybody, but we did keep getting stopped by various people. But it's a cracking day, and all credit to the organisers. You've done a fantastic, fantastic job on putting that on. Well done, and long may it rain. Catch you later.